Have you ever looked up at the early morning sky and seen that one bright, unwavering light just before sunrise? That is Venus, not a star, a planet. But more than that, Venus has been known for thousands of years as the bringer of beauty, the mistress of attraction, and the key to unlocking abundance. It's in the way we design our homes, the way we speak to others, the way we treat our bodies, the way we allow beauty, softness, and pleasure to guide our decisions. Not just in gold or riches, but in love, pleasure, and the art of living well. From the ancient temples of Babylon to Renaissance Europe, Venus wasn't just worshipped, she was understood. She represented a mystical frequency that could transform poverty into prosperity and desire into manifestation. And here's the strange thing today, when we talk about manifesting money or creating a life of ease and attraction, we're unknowingly tapping into that same Venus energy. You can see her influence everywhere, in the aesthetics of Instagram feeds, the rise of manifestation apps, the curated beauty of a Sunday self-care ritual, or the calm satisfaction of sipping a matcha latte at your local cafe. So here's the question. What if wealth didn't come from hard work alone, but from harmony? What if attraction was more powerful than hustle? In this video, we're going to journey deep through the sacred halls of ancient temples, through forgotten stories of goddesses and planetary magic, and into modern life where Venus still whispers, waiting for us to remember. In esoteric traditions, Venus is more than a planet or myth. She is a spiritual force, the very embodiment of the divine feminine, alive in all of us, regardless of gender. Venus represents intuition, beauty, receptivity, and the sacred ability to transmute energy. She is the whisper of the soul, the elegance of nature, the softness that strengthens. She doesn't promise you riches. She invites you to become the frequency that wealth is drawn to. Venus turns pain into softness. She's encoded in the way we light candles for intention, decorate our spaces, or even seek alignment instead of burnout. Her energy flows through every act of beauty, harmony, and self-worth. Civilizations listened. Venus was known as Inanna, the queen of heaven. She ruled over love. She evolved into Aphrodite, and then Venus, not just goddesses of love, but icons of elegance, strategy, and power. The Roman Empire claimed divine lineage from her through Aeneas, making Venus not just desirable, but royal. Her symbols, the rose, the mirror, and copper, it's carried esoteric meanings. Copper, for instance, conducts energy and was used in sacred coins and spiritual tools to attract abundance, fertility, war, and yes, wealth. Inanna's mythic descent into the underworld and return was more than just a tale. It symbolized the cycle of abundance, descent, release, and renewal. The Sumerians aligned their rituals with Venus' celestial phases. Knowing her disappearance and rebirth in the sky reflected prosperity's own rhythm, longing into grace and chaos into harmony. Her teachings are ancient, yet more relevant than ever. When mystics say, "As within, so without," they mean true wealth doesn't start in your bank account. It starts in your heart. Venus doesn't scream. She whispers, reminding you, you are already worthy. You only need to receive. In spiritual alchemy, and for thousands of years, in ancient Sumer, in Vedic India, Venus became Shukra, the guru of the Asuras beings who sought material mastery. Shukra wasn't just a planet, but a sage. He taught the sacred sciences of attraction, pleasure, and abundance, but always with balance. In Vedic astrology, Venus rules over wealth, art, and relationships. A strong Venus doesn't mean you chase wealth, means wealth comes to you. In Greece and Rome, and while her temples may have faded, her influence lives on. In today's world, through social media, aesthetics, beauty culture, and wellness, trends, Venus continues to speak. The ancients knew wealth without Venus is hollow. But when you walk with her, wealth becomes a reflection of inner peace and outer alignment. So, how do we activate Venus energy today? Start with your space. Venus thrives in beauty. That doesn't mean you need a mansion or luxury furniture. It means honoring your environment, cleaning your room, lighting a candle, placing a flower where you can see it. When your surroundings feel beautiful, your energy becomes magnetic. This is about frequency, not price tags. Honor pleasure without guilt. In a culture obsessed with productivity, choosing joy is rebellious. But it's also healing. Studies in the US show that people with strong emotional bonds are not only happier, but wealthier over time. Wear something soft. Write down what you want to attract, not with gratitude. Say, I allow beauty and abundance into my life. In this act, you're not just wishing. You're tuning your frequency to one of receptivity. Practice appreciation. Listen deeply. Reach out, not just for help, but to give support. Venus energy multiplies through connection. Venus loves expression, music, poetry, fashion, cooking. Don't do it to go viral. Do it to feel alive. In America's high-speed culture, creation is often tied to outcome. If you're building a business or career, ask yourself, am I moving with inspiration or out of fear? Am I pushing against life or flowing with it? You don't need to live on a farm or quit your job to live Venus style. You just need to bring more grace into your grind. But Venus teaches that process itself is valuable. The more you create for joy, the more abundance finds you. Whether it's a slow cup of tea on your porch, dancing barefoot in your room, or watching the sunset with full presence, these moments open the heart. Look in the mirror each morning and say, I am worthy of wealth. I am worthy of love. It may feel cheesy, but repetition reprograms your subconscious. And nothing repels abundance more than a belief that you don't deserve it. And an open heart is fertile ground for wealth to grow. Strengthen your relationships. Venus governs connection, friendships, love, even business. Use Friday's Venus sacred date to set intentions. Light a green or pink candle. Create something. Practice self-worth rituals. Balance your energy. Venus isn't anti-hustle. She's about alignment. If you felt something stir within you while watching this, if a quiet voice inside is saying, yes, this is what I've been missing, then Venus has already begun her work in you. All that's left is for you to listen. So, if this message resonated, subscribe for more wisdom from the ancients. Share this video with someone who's ready to awaken their inner magnetism and comment below. I choose alignment over effort. Because the more of us who remember Venus, the more beautiful this world will become.